Greetings everyone, here's Lodrik and this is a game 1 the Pacific Advanced Edition. This is my play by email match against AsuRob. He's Allied Commander and for me this Empire of Japan. This is now September 14th, 42 turn. A little slow the last weeks. No, weeks not, but days. So let's hope that Rob is coming back and striking somewhere that I can react. Good. Still my struggle to find and kill here any ships at the West American coast. Hit but no explosion. Okay, so some American submarines are back at Japan, but still with a not so well working Mark 14 torpedoes. Ground attacks in China, nothing too special, only hundreds of Chinese are dying. Wildcats sweeping Bundaberg. Or they're trying to sweep but more or less evading the battle. South of Bundaberg looks strong, but at the end there's only crappy aircraft with crappy bomb load. Marauders are always another topic, but you can see he's flying from not from Brisbane, so it's long range, and this payload is not more so powerful. Unescorted 4-engine bomber strike against Rockhampton. I can down some liberators, they are much easier to get rid of. And the Australian light bomber force is also here. Using training aircraft for real action is never a good idea, but they're dropping bombs on my escort carrier. But then it's also end of the story. Hudson's, Mitchells are maybe the other story. Still going for the escort. No hit. No hit. And going for a destroyer. That you can try. Beaufighters, anti-ship aircraft. And you can see they're taking really a lot of damage and not breaking up. Mitchells again, but too little, too slow. More. Nope. Unescorted once again. What is pushing is dying. One lightning is not enough escort. The slaughter of American, Australian airplanes over Rockhampton Bundaberg once again. And Allied ships are sinking. And the India division is also finally destroyed. No more, a lot of fighting force left, but a bunch of support equipment destroyed, and I would say motorized support and normal support mostly. Also, this guy is destroyed. The Chinese can hold one turn, but equal losses are normally in my favor. Allies attacking me here, source of Bundaberg. So there's a new British, Australian, American army around the 32nd Infantry Division from the army, US Army, and a lot of Australian brigades, but they are not too okay. And also one overstrength British brigade. In the end, I can hold the Hex. Nearly equal power, but Australians or Americans are losing more equipment this turn. But I lose a lot of vehicles. So my tank regiment is more or less disabled now. So I must maybe reinforce this Hex. Again, the attacker have much higher disruption if the attack is not so successful. So I don't know if Rob can attack immediately once again. He can, but if it makes sense is other story. But Rob is Rob and he don't care too much. He likes the Russian style. So 44-6 is a victory for me in the air today. Yeah, more I cannot say. A lot of Mitchells and other twin engine and one engine bombers. I lost at the end only one pilot. Pity. One guy left dead. There was there was a sinking sound but no information about this. So the Chinese can block me one turn, but the rest looks okay. Nothing here these days in India. I was able to destroy this division. I was crossing the river, but now it's really enough. Better fall back now. I normally need this one city because there's a big airfield. This is a threat to Calcutta. If I can take this base, then there's no real base in range for escorted strike against Calcutta. Not that Hope is really escorting his airstrikes. But maybe one day he will start with this. I'm trying to catch the retreating Australians. Here could be a tough situation. You can see this regiment is fine, but that one is more or less out of action. I must call it back. And my anti-tank guns are okay still. The division is lightly disabled, but still possible to fight. I bring here in... Oh no, I finish unloading? Well, all the troops on board, but now still some supplies left to unload to have enough equipment to fight back. More, all the disabled equipment from Fiji is more or less now here. So in the next coming 2 weeks, I would say I have maybe 2 or 3 more divisions combat ready. At the same time, of course, I lose here maybe 1 division. So it's really only I replace my losses and maybe starting to increase my presence in Australia. Question is if Rob is also increasing his presence. Nothing more here around Fiji. Carrier fleet is going out to try to kill all of the sub-hunter groups. Maybe I can get some ships. I don't see here big capital ships, but maybe getting rid of the sub-hunters would also help a little at least. Good, see you next time. Take care, bye-bye.